All right, welcome back. Today is Tuesday, December 17th, and today we're going to get into the first round of the college football playoff. Before I get into that, make sure you like and subscribe to stay up to date with all the content. I'm posting my free and best bets daily, and over on Winnable we have our VIP picks if you want those. We also have, I mentioned in the last video, we have a new partnership with Vivid Picks. Now, Vivid Seats, you probably know, they're a great ticket marketplace. I use them a ton. They now open up their own daily fantasy app, and it is called Vivid Picks. And I have I have the links in the description. But again, if you use our code Bonfire, they'll hook you up with a $250 welcome double deposit bonus, which is a great deal. Along with, we have the double deposit on Betr and want a Parlay as well. And over on Dabble, we have the free $25 when you sign up. So you could get up to $725 in free plays by using all these codes. And they're all in the description below. You can use all this free money, put them on college football. We have a massive slate this weekend because we have Thursday night football. We have Friday night college football with Indiana and Notre Dame, which I posted yesterday. If you want to look at that video as well, I got into the different picks there. We also have college football playoffs all day Saturday. I'll be watching those games. Me and my brother are going to the bar to watch those. I'm excited. He's a big Texas fan, so we're rooting for them. And then Saturday day as well, we have 2 NFL games. Then we have Sunday NFL, Sunday night NFL, and Monday night NFL. It's a huge weekend. It's a great time to lock in these deposit bonuses. Again, you can get up to $725 with all of these bonuses used together. I've said it before in the different apps. You want to use different fantasy apps so you can shop the different lines. If you're looking at a specific number for a player you like, one line might have it higher than another. Maybe you want to take their over, and it could be higher on Betr than it is on Vivid. So you go with Vivid. And maybe you're trying to look at the under, so you go with Betr, who has the higher line, and vice versa. They also offer different things, as well as sometimes they'll do different boosts. So Vivid, they're a newer app. They're doing a ton of boosts. I know Betr has boosts. Dabble has them sometimes as well. And over at Want a Parlay, they're very different. It's a parlay fantasy app where if you go in, you can do spreads, totals, game lines, over-unders, anything. They have every league, and they have really cool contests as well. One of my favorites right now is, I'm a big hockey fan. They're doing a contest for the Winter Classic. So you get in there, make your picks, make your parlay, get your points, and win that trip. And again, use my code Bonfire, and that'll be it'll be sweet to win that trip. I'm in it. I'm in the contest. I really hope I win. But if someone else were to win and they use my code, I'd be very happy as well. And as I mentioned before, we have our VIP picks on Winnable. That's where I get into more of these spreads, whereas in these videos I talk more about the props, the daily fantasy lines with the players individually. But on the VIP, I get into more of the lines, the totals, the spreads. Again, I'm currently in the 99th percentile on ESPN for it. My ranking, I'm at like 2,000 right now. Been going back and forth, up and down a little bit recently in the past weeks, but I'm in 2,000s right now out of 1.1 million. I'm in the 99th percentile. I'm in the 1% of betting. This isn't fake. It's it's documented by them. So if you want a free week, all you have to do, deposit $10 into one of these apps, use my code Bonfire, and then send me a Instagram DM with the screenshot of you using my code. And that way, it's a win-win. You get the free double deposit. You also get the free week of VIP. And I get my referral bonus from the partnership that I'm working with these different companies. So again, it's a win-win. You get free money, free week, and then I get my referral bonus. So now, after that long-winded intro, let's get into the picks. Now, when I was going through them, I tried to tie them as well, like kind of in order of the games, because it goes noon, I believe it's 4:30, and then 8. but I ended up kind of moving them around depending on what I liked. Now, the first one is the noon game. I like these together. We're going over Kevin Jennings, more than 225 passing yards, and more Drew Aller, 227 passing yards. I think this game will be in like the 20 to 30 range. SMU's last game was a high-scoring game. I know Penn State usually has a strong defense. However, I think this game could end up becoming a shootout. And the line at 227 and 225, it's still relatively low. And in the playoffs, this is the first time they're doing a 12-team playoff. I think there's going to be a lot of passing. These teams are going to be pushing the ball, especially too with SMU. No one thought they were going to get here. They almost didn't even make it in. A lot of people didn't think they should make it. I was glad they did. I thought they deserved to get in. But anyways, they're going to play with the chip on their shoulder. They lost to Clemson in the ACC title game, and I think they're going to try to push the ball down the field. I know sometimes Penn State plays more reserved, but I think they will also be shooting and trying to get the ball out there. So that's why I like the over for both of these quarterbacks' passing yards. Also makes the game more interesting to watch. You like these shootouts, a nice little noon kickoff game, right up and early. So again, first one we have right at noon, taking the over for both of these quarterbacks. Don't second guess it. Lock that one in. In these lines that I'm using for yesterday's, I used Vivid. Today we're using Betr. Again, use the multiple sports books so you can shop the lines based off of how you're feeling. These are the lines that I got, again, on Betr, but use multiple so you can shop the lines around. Next, we're going Will Howard less than 237 passing yards, and we're going Tyler Warren more than 70 receiving yards. Warren just won the award for best tight end in the league. That was controversy whether or not he should win it. Regardless, he is Drew Aller's number one target. He's going to be hitting him a lot. Again, I've talked this in my other videos. Some sportsbooks don't allow, or some daily fantasy apps don't allow correlating picks. And by correlating picks, it's when you have two selections that could influence each other. For example, over in passing yards and then over in receiving yards, or under in receiving yards, under in passing yards. So that's why this one is split out. Again, I can't correlate it on here on Betr. You can on Vivid, and you can on Dabble. I don't know. Sometimes one you can, sometimes you can't. So I would just check that. But yeah, so Tyler Warren over 70. Again, he's going to be Drew Aller's go-to target, especially in a playoff game. Quarterbacks often, especially in college, can get a little nervous. So he's going to stick with his tight end, go with what he knows, make it simple. On the other side, Will Howard. I don't have much faith in Ohio State, to be honest. They had a brutal loss to Michigan. They're playing at home. I don't see this being great for Ohio State in general. That could give you kind of a hint of where I'm leaning on in that game. But anyways, I'm not a big Will Howard guy. I don't think he throws for. He might go over 200. I don't think he'll come close to this number, to be honest. At most, he'll hit 225. But I don't see this hitting. So I have a lot of confidence in this one. Again, we're going Will Howard less than 237 or 238 passing yards. Tyler Warren, we're going more than 70 receiving yards. And lastly, we're going Cade Klubnik more than 209 passing yards. And Nico Imaleva, 185 passing yards. Nico's been up and down this whole season, but I do have faith in them. Again, kind of what I was saying, I have more faith in Tennessee in this game than I do Ohio State. I think their offense is much better. I think Ohio State, they're still can't believe that they lost to Michigan. Ryan Day, I don't have much faith in either. And we're on the other side. Clemson's playing with house money. They weren't supposed to get in. They ended up, Miami lost. That's how they got into the ACC title game. And then they beat SMU on a last-minute field goal. And so they're playing with house money. They're going to be throwing the ball around. Cade's one of the top quarterbacks in the college football playoff right now. So I think this will also clear relatively easily. Again, both quarterbacks over 209 passing yards. Nico over 185 passing yards. So again, to recap the plays we have. First one, we have Kevin Jennings. I'll just go and pull him up. Kevin Jennings, more than 225 passing yards. Drew Aller, more than 227 passing yards. Again, that is in the noon game. Those two teams, Penn State and SMU, are playing against each other. Next, we have Will Howard, less than 237 passing yards. That's the 8 o'clock game. And Tyler Warren, more than 70 receiving yards. And lastly, we have Cabe Klubnik, more than 209 passing yards. And Nico Iamaleava, more than 185 passing yards. Now, again, lock these in on Betr, Vivid, Dabble, Wanna. Again, appreciate you guys' support. Using my codes, get the free money. Helps you out, helps me out a lot. If you want a free week, use the code and then just shoot me a DM. You know, even if you don't want to stay on Winnable, fine. Just do this, shoot me a DM, you get a free week. Check out the VIP, see how you like it. Again, I'm in the 99th percentile for a reason. I've been doing this for 10 plus years now. I'm very good at it. I love it. I love sports talk. It's the best. Let me know in the comments what your favorite game is and what your favorite play is of the week. Because I'm really curious. There's the games on Indiana Notre Dame. It's one of the biggest games Friday night, and then we have the 3 games Saturday. So comment which game you're looking forward to most and what pick you like the best. Remember to subscribe for all the picks. We put out the shorts every day as well as the long form. YouTube, let me know how you like it. Let me know your thoughts, anything you want to see more of, see less of. Again, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video where we will be going over the Saturday NFL games. See ya. Thank you.